As you all know, you are a kind of an.
Yes. In fact, right from.
So let me request every one of you to keep your microphone on mute, and unless you wanted to speak, please feel free to unmute yourself and raise your hand, or give us a sign from the reactions, so that you can feel free to go ahead and ask your question. No need for you to wait till the end of the session. In the middle, if you wanted to stop anywhere, please feel free to stop and ask a question. I would like to keep the session as much as interactive with each other, so that we won't feel anywhere lost in between the numbers or something. So with this, let me start by sharing the PowerPoint presentation. Give me 1 second, please. Okay. So this is a club officers training, second training. So I presume every one of you already attended the COT 1 for the treasurer's role. And out of the curiosity, I just wanted to understand how many of you already attended the COT 1, and can you show the raise of hands? So just I wanted to know if majority of you already attended, then you know the basics of the COT. So I just wanted to deep dive into the session. Or if majority of you not attended, then I wanted to go. I could see quite a number of hands. So you already attended the COT 1 session. So I know that as a treasurer, what has to be done, you or everybody have the idea of what you have to do and all. So let me take the session little bit in detail, so that let me touch upon those areas which little bit of interesting for me when I have worked in my finance roles in the Toastmasters platform, and I would like to listen from you also as we move ahead in our session. Now let me share it, and once again the screen, so that okay.
He's asleep.
Toastmaster Vishwanath, can you please mute everyone except my speaker phone? Yes, thank you. Toastmasters, now the basic agenda is basically the treasurer role, treasurer responsibilities, and the treasurer resources we are going to talk about. But coming down to the treasurer role, as I have already noted that you already attended the majority of the session, so you all are aware of the basic treasurer role. So I just wanted to ask any one of you, because we already started our session, our role. How did you start your role as a treasurer? What did you do the moment you have joined? You have taken up the reins of being a treasurer. What is the first work you have done? I just wanted to understand how you have started your treasurer. Anybody can start by saying, I know that you all have an idea of the treasurer role. Now I just wanted to understand how you have taken up your role. What is the first thing you have done on a very first day of the? Yeah, please.
Taken over from previous treasurer.
Excellent.
Then budgeting.
Okay. And maybe not the DTM on. Maybe others can come back. Not DTM on, not DTM Meenakshi. I know the few seniors, they don't need to comment on that. Maybe our friends from Egypt, our friends from other countries can come back. Toastmaster Ahmed would like to share something.
We basically asked the previous treasurer to hand over the account.
Okay.
Not the
great.
balance, but hand over the account on that day, so that any income inputs after that day could be accounted for in our term.
Excellent. Speaking with the past treasurer, and else, what else? What else we have done? We just spoke to past treasurer.
And I
No,
can say the second one to collect the receipt books, also to take
Okay.
handover of the funds, and
Okay.
cross checking the opening balance and means closing balance, and all the necessary records and everything is taken into our handover. Yeah.
So you have taken the custody of the books and the records, and DTM Pon already hinted that he has planned for the budget. What
Correct.
else? What else can come in?
Audit report of the previous year.
Yes, Toastmaster Chandran has commented audit report of Toastmaster Chandran. I don't want you to comment. I know that you are a seasoned Toastmaster, and audit report last year's previous year financial statements can be taken into observation. And what else?
but how would you get audit reports when you're barely taking the accounts over? Audit would come at the a little bit later, right? Because the account got over yesterday. I would first want the report. The audit report
Yeah.
will come later.
Very nice. Fair enough. If you have not finished your book closure and you have not done your closure, then audit report will not be finalized. Fair point. If maybe Toastmasters Chandran Club is more active, they would have closing everything in on time. Probably audit report is ready. Yes. What else? Maybe you
But
would
there's
like
any
to.
timeline? There's any timeline to do the audit? I mean, if that's the case,
No. If you're dot on June, you could close everything. Then it's excellent. Nothing wrong in that. And that is one of the precise point I wanted to come down and wanted to highlight. Maybe you could see your club policies and procedures manual if it is there in place, how it is going to work out. Maybe you could speak to your existing XCOM of a chart, what is going to happen. And even if you want, you can speak to the previous people. Maybe you can speak to your previous, senior Toastmasters who are in the club also. Some kind of licensing and discussions can be done, and you can take over everything from the previous treasurer. Especially talking to the previous treasurer is the most key important thing, which could help us to build our term. So with this, let me start now, which as I expected, many of you attended. So now see. So here it goes. That's what the treasurer basically has. This is the basic structure of the club meeting. Do outside of the club meeting, executive committee. These are all we will see at the end later. Now starting, as I suspected, see, once we started the treasurer, assume that we all have started. What we have done, we have attended the COT 1 training previously. You have read the materials. You met with the outgoing executive committee. You spoke with the outgoing treasurer. You have met the current executive committee. You made one meeting, and you planned along with them. You reviewed the policies and protocols. You prepared the budget. You review the records, financial reports, and audit committee report if there is already available. And you have a bank account. If you have a bank account in your country, if it's allowed, then you have to prepare the bank account for the current term. These are the basic things which we generally expect a treasurer to take in control at the beginning of his term. Now, and if any records and books of records, which are, as Mr. Julfikar has already informed, if he has already given, you have to take it. There may be instances where you have not at all any proper books of records are not there. If such kind of scenario, you have to start building up the books and records for the benefit of the future treasurer. So that is the basic step which everybody is expected to do to have the better plan for the better this one. Now when I talk about the plan, let me straight away take you to the club budget. Now, how many of we generally do the club budget for the upcoming term? Because I feel there are 4 important elements if we touch base upon and we do perform our duties on those elements. I can give you will be a standout treasurer in your club. I can give it to you. And the first one which I wanted to emphasize today is the club budget. Rather than what you do, your role is very clear to all of you. So, but I wanted to go to specifics in this half an hour so that it would help us, to bring in something better to your club. So of that, one I feel is that we should touch base upon the club budget. How many of you do club budget? Maybe raise your hand and show how many of you have the practice of drafting a club budget with your XCOM and presenting it to them, discussing with your president how to draft, what is our plans and how to envisage them. Okay, how many, okay, tell me, how many are the finance professionals in this? Maybe you can raise your hands. Already few hands have been already on, which are belongs to part. Maybe you can, remove them, signage and again put it back so that I'll come to know how many finance people are there. Okay, one. Okay, quite few are there. Around 4 or 5 for finance people.
Toastmaster Venkata,
Hmm.
may I say something?
Please,
This is a very relevant thing that you asked. See, I am not a finance professional.
No problem.
Now, what happens is when it comes to budget, my mind first goes on to that this year, the last 2 years have been partly in COVID and issues, partly because of COVID. So keeping that in mind, we have had, like, we don't know how to budget. We are not finance professional. This may happen and this will take place and this. So that is something which I would like to learn. That how am I going to do it? The second part is, presenting accounts. Again, the reason why I did that, I'm doing the treasurer's post is because I am not a finance professional and I'm always scared of ever being a treasurer. But Toastmasters being a laboratory, I want to be a treasurer just so and I can learn to practice this part. In 20 years, this is the only one I'm scared of. And that's why I'm taking it up.
Let me tell you, Toastmaster Zulfikar, that is precisely, I suspected it. That is the reason I have drafted my presentation on those aspects which you people may not give or may not give very keen importance in our normal routine club journey. Because as a treasurer, normal practice is that we take care of the expenditure, we book the income, we pay the bills. This is the normal practice. So now let me finish off the session. Then you come back to me if you have any more doubts, and including the budget aspect also. That is why I started with the budget, so that because I wanted to give a little bit of time so that the non-finance professionals can easily make a kind of a simple budget and put it across and make it a habit in your clubs going forward. Now, coming back, since I've noted that majority are not a finance professionals, let me tell you, we can make a simple budget, and the budget need not be complicated. Okay, now what are the key elements which will take it in a simple budget? One, what is the cash on your hand? Which when you discuss with your previous treasurer, the previous treasurer would have given you X amount of money. We are not going to introduce this. As simple as that, everybody can put it on a piece of paper and can write it. Had it been a physical meeting, I would have been very happy to make you through the budget. But now, when you go back, you can simply on a piece of paper, you can put it, what is the cash in my hand? What is the income expected throughout the year? Most of the clubs will have a very limited resource channels of income. Mostly it is a membership fees, and there could be here and there some donations or some kind of funding would have been done. As simple as that. So your income sources are very limited. You can put your income sources very easily, and you can judge what kind of income you are going to get it. I'm going to take you through later for a minute. The third and the most important element is that details of expenses which you are going to incur throughout the year. Now I would like to again stop here at a minute. Income, everybody is very well aware. What is our membership fees, which is the one key source. Some fortunate clubs have maybe some other income, but majority of the clubs will have only one kind of income. Now, but when it comes to expenses, every club has got some common expenses. Now, I would like to ask each one of you, share few expenses which you think usually your club incurs. Starting, anybody can pitch in. It's as simple as that. You have been a Toastmaster, you know everything.
Robertson from DBTM Kuwait. The venue rent for each and every meeting we have.
Yeah, you mean to say meeting expenses?
Yeah, and
yes, one is your meeting expenses. What could be your meeting expenses? What could be your meeting expenses?
First of all,
Example,
when you rent,
Meeting rent,
Okay.
meeting rent is a fixed. Very good.
snacks and whatever
Snacks
we
and
said.
okay, fine. Robertson is fine. Maybe others can pitch in. Meeting rent and snacks. Then anyone else?
at the moment with the internet, sorry, this Zoom charges at the
Zoom
moment.
charges. Excellent. Zoom charges.
Also
Anyone
Canva
else?
for the club flyers.
Canva charges.
Yes.
Very well. Very well. Canva charges. Anyone else?
Certificates.
Certificates. Yes, your certificates.
Yeah.
Because let us assume that we are going to start the physical. The grace of God, certificates, ribbons, pins, and anything else?
Awards.
Awards. Next to them, awards. What
Could
else?
be AGM.
Any beverages? What else?
TMI renewals.
Excellent. This is where I'm waiting. You need to pay to the TMI. That is the major expense. Your club's fees to the TMI. That missing. This is what we do in the Toastmasters. We have so much to do in the Toastmasters. Think about the Toastmasters. What are you doing? Only this much? Meetings, awards, certificates.
Projects what we take and we expense it out for the giving awards and all those stuff.
Yes,
Projects.
that is already covered. Awards are covered already.
Annual club contest.
Club contest expenses, trophies are covered. Club contest trophies are covered. What else? I'm looking for something else, which every club does. Which club does? Yes.
Membership fee.
Membership is already done. I think one of the Toastmasters Smita has covered. You pay the TMI renewals. That is fine. What else the club does? Only meeting? Only a contest? Meeting and contest?
Publication of eloquences.
Publications, fine. If you do some publications, you release your voices,
Like-
magazine. Okay,
like-
fine. That is also one
Like
good
other,
thing. Very good.
like Venkat, area, like other youth literacy programs.
Yes, Toastmaster Chandran, you should not have spoken. I am telling you not to speak. You should not. Don't you do speechcraft programs? Don't you do youth literacy programs? So when you sit, yes. So these are basically the expenses. Now here we go. Let us share the screen. Now we covered majority of the expenses. We can list down all the expenses. Okay. On a vertically manner. Income is a very few elements which you know. List down all the expenses. On the right side, put from July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, full 12 months. Sit with your president. Take his plan, what he's going to do it, and start making the expenses. You can easily make out the expenditure budget because you have already taken from your previous treasurer the books and the records and the receipts book and the expense books. That is why I started with how you get started with your treasurer role. So you know what is happened in the last year. You know how much expenses have been happened in the last year. As Mr. Julfikar has already suggested, maybe the financial reports may not be ready by the time when you take over. There is not necessary that you take only last year one. Maybe you can take it even 1 year before one, where the financials and audit reports are already ready, and you could see. And being a part of your club for so long time, you must be knowing what else your club is doing. So you can take out these things. You can, if your club is conducting, quite often conduct the open house sessions, you can consider those open house expenses. So this is how you can project an expense sheet for the upcoming term. Remember, we need to do the budgeting before we spend the money, not that we spend after 4 months and again you go back and change that. So we have to do it at the beginning of the session for a small budget. Then what will happen? And I would like to say one more aspect, which is also very important while you're drafting your. If you see your membership strength for the last 2 years or last 3 years, you will come to know at what level your club is based on membership level. So only because of your membership strength, you can project your income. So you would see your club has already have regularly 25 to 30 members, 45 to 50 members, 55 to 60 members. Then you can project, okay, fine, my membership base is this much money I'm going to get it from the members. And what else extra money I could get it, you would show that. Then your expenses budget. Then you will come up with what? Eventually you will come up with expected closing cash balance or the cash ending balance. Now, after the preparation of the budget, you can, after discussing with your president, you can start, working your activities, keeping your budget as your benchmark. Remember, budget is not something which is stopping you to do the expenses. Budget never stops you to do any kind of expenditure. In the middle of the year, if your president comes up with something else, then he can always free to go ahead with the approval of the whole executive committee. There is nothing wrong in that. But budget helps you to spend your money efficiently in an effective manner. And what is the role of a treasurer here? Treasurer will act like a watchdog or a kind of a check when the money is being spent. Treasurer will give a flag high, open his flag out and say, now see, we have budgeted like this. Now you're going out too much. Let us stop this. You have a kind of a fiduciary responsibility also. We should always keep it in mind. So with this, let me go ahead. So always remember that budget does not have to be complicated. This is what finally I would like to say on the budget. So simple budget, nobody feels any difficulty to understand such kind of budget we need to put it. Any person should be able to understand the budget in a club. How simple is that? So just 4 steps, take a open cash, put the income and put the expenditure, give it a timeline, put your expenditure, reach out to ending balance. You try it at the back end, just to give a try. Even if you wanted to put it in front of the ExCom, then take it to your ExCom, speak to the president. If president is also happy, you are also happy. Put it in front of entire ExCom. Entire ExCom is happy. You can always feel free to make a session in your club and show it to all the club members. Okay. Let me move forward. After the budget, because we have a little bit of time, 30 minutes. The next and the most important task of a treasurer, obviously we cannot overrule and we cannot ignore it. That is club collection of dues and settlement of dues to the TMI, which you all are aware of it. Now let me stop it here. Since when I say the collection of dues and settlement of dues, what is the first thing which should come into our minds?
We should pay
as a treasurer
before the due date so that we can get the DCP point.
Due dates. Can anybody tell me what are the due dates? Due dates, which is the most important for a treasurer.
There's a TMI renewals also in the March.
Excellent. March and September, 30th September and 30th March. Excellent. These are the 2 key days. So 1st of October and 1st of April, all money should be in the TMI account. So here I would like to come back and say, yes, these are the 2 important dates for every treasurer. And how we want to start it, how we want to collect it? Ideally recommended time is 45 days before the due date. As a treasurer, you should start your efforts 45 days before the due date. However, I leave it up to each one of you based on your club strength, based on your pattern of your member style of payments and all. If you see your members are too effective and they pay on time, you need to even you can reduce it. If you feel that it takes a little bit time, members are very busy in their daily routines, then you can start 45 days, or even if you want to start early, you can start early. You can reduce the timeline, you can reduce the timeline also. But ideal time, given is 45 days. So when I say 45 days, what are the time when actually you should start? August 15th and February 15th. You should start. You should start your efforts to collect the funds. So that if any lacking is happening, any delays are happening, if you see any member is not interested, then you get a reasonable time where you can always flag the VP membership in advance, so that VP membership can start his efforts to see what is the causes of the members. And that just go on. That VP education will come into play. I'm not going to go into that details, but you should start at least 45 days for the benefit of the entire club and see what is the status, okay, of the renewals. So this is about the club days. What will happen if club dues are not, settled? What will happen if club dues are not settled on time? Here again, you can pitch in and you can give me inputs. I know very well, you all aware of it. Let me, few people, anybody. What will happen if club dues are not paid?
Club will
Member will not be
standing.
renewed.
Sorry, there is a a duplication. Yeah. Yes.
Club will not be in good standing. First of all, member will not be in good standing. Club will not be in good standing means no, even the member who was paid will not be able to contest anywhere.
If it is,
The whole problem.
let us assume two sides. Club will not be in good standing if it doesn't pay minimum required membership. Let us assume that the treasurer has not paid few members. What will happen?
Then those members who are not paid, they will not be in good
If
standing.
they
They cannot participate. They cannot participate in any club
Number one,
contest.
they
Yeah.
cannot participate in the contest. What else? Only that?
I think there is a fine or something they have to pay. I'm not sure of that. Penalty.
What else?
There will not be enough funds
Club
to
to
pay any
operate. Yeah.
expenditure.
Club for operate expenditure is something very hypothetical. I'm not looking for them. What direct implication? This is a direct implication. Your member is there, he cannot contest in area contest. That is an immediate implication. What else you can have it?
The club will not be qualified for. The club will not be qualified for the award.
Medley.
Award. Yep.
Medley
Yeah.
and talkative.
Yes, you cannot get your awards. You will not be, you will have your DCP impact. These things are basically will fall into this. Now this is the kind of implications which you are going to face it if you don't pay the dues. Now, how do you collect the dues? This is one aspect also. A treasurer, you should be smart enough to collect the dues also. Now, actually tell me, okay, I know all of you are aware, but I just wanted to listen. How much is the TMI fees? Can anybody tell me? How much is the TMI fees?
18 BD,
In dollar?
$45.
Because we have multiple countries are here. 40?
$45.
Correct. $45. And how about the new member fees?
$20.
Excellent. $20. And what else? These are the only two people collect it from the member. These are the only two we collect.
Club fee.
Excellent. Club fees. So we collect three components. TMI fees. If it is a new member, then an extra $20 will be collected plus your club fees. And how do you collect?
Online payments.
Online payments.
Cash or
What
online?
else?
Both.
It could be cash.
Cash or online, cash, online. Nowadays, all the treasurers are coming with innovative way to collect the fees from the members. I was expecting so many answers at this question. How you are collecting your club cash? Yes.
Recently, that is
Sorry.
easiest.
Which one?
We send links,
Links.
payment link. So that is
Yes.
that is the easiest one.
You can use
sometimes.
Yeah, this one PayPal nowadays using Benefit Pay. People are using B-wallets in Bahrain. These are quite famous things. I'm not sure about in other countries. You can use this technology to collect the fees and all. Now, let me share at this level because this is the most important. Because as a treasurer, your primary responsibility is to handle the club dues and the payment to the TMI on time. So let me quickly touch base on this. Eligible to participate in the contest, DCP. Member cannot access the base camp in the TMI website if the member is not paid their dues on time and the member do not receive their educational award. This has already been highlighted. So these are the key direct impacts are going to impact the members and as well as the club. Apart from that expenditure revenue issue that is also there, but those are all indirect effects, but this is the direct effect. How do you settle and how much do you settle? We already discussed. We can do it. And how do we pay? You all are aware of it. I'm not going to detail. You can go to the club central and it's a very easy way to make the payment. So this ends for our club dues here, which is simple and straightforward work for all the treasurers. Now, another important session topic which I wanted to touch base and wanted to highlight is the importance of your financial reports and the audit. Now, at this, let me close my stop sharing. Let me touch base. Now, I would like all of you to ask how you gonna presenting the financial reports. Each one can pitch in. What are there in your financial reports? How you are doing in your club level? If you are doing, how you are doing it. If you're not doing it, it's fine. Maybe you can start going forward. So can anybody pitch in what kind of financial reports you prepare as a treasurer, or you plan to prepare as a treasurer? Anybody can pitch in. Anything which has come to your thoughts also, it's okay. Even if you're not doing, maybe you are going to do it, or maybe you will take up the challenge to do the financial reports. Maybe you can throw.
We have
I
made
have
a
the
rough
easy-
Excel sheet.
Yes, Toastmaster Lika, what you're saying?
We made a rough Excel sheet with the payments in US dollars as well as in the currency of the country, 2 columns for that. And then at the end, we have the expenses. Since it's just a online meeting, we have Zoom expenses.
Yeah.
Then what we are paying to Toastmasters International, and then the remaining balance, whatever we have left with us.
Correct,
And then we
correct.
keep adding new members to the list based on
Correct.
what the roster we
So,
get from.
what Toastmaster Lika is already highlighting is that you need to prepare one expenditure sheet. What are the expenditure you made it during the whole year? What else? And accordingly, you prepare your revenue expenses, revenue sheet and expenditures. Basically, we call it as an income statement where you have a revenue and expenditure. And what else? What else?
Can I answer? Venkat, can I answer or?
Yeah, please. Don't tell everything.
No, okay. Prepare the cash flow. I mean, just not the
Yeah.
income statement, cash flow fully.
Yes, there is a difference between the cash flow preparation and the income statement preparation. I'm not going into detail of it. What Toastmaster Chandran would like to highlight is that prepare the cash flow. When it comes to the cash flow, what it means, just pure cash in hand and cash goes out. It is as good as your receipt book or expenditure book. You take all receipts, cash 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, put it in a line and payment A, B, C, D, auto paid. That is the cash book. Prepare cash book. Okay, what else? In an income and expenditure, let me add on to the others also to understand. When in an income and expenditure, apart from cash in and cash out, if there is any expenses which has already been incurred or it has to be incurred, you have not paid the money, that thing will also come up. For example, it is 30th June, and as Mr. Zulfikar mentioning, as AGM is not over or we have not done the final this one, so that is planned. So that belongs to this term. So that expenses you can budget it as like 200 BD or $200 expenditure is upcoming, is going to come, which you have not paid it. But in case of an expenditure, you will include it in your current term expenses. They're not the next year expenses. They belongs to the current term expenses. So those kind of things will be additional in an income and expenditure. But in a cash flow is a pure cash flow. Cash in, cash out. That's it. Those two. Okay. What else? What else? You can prepare members in, members out statement, also a small summary. How many members are there? Maybe 25 at the beginning, 15 are added, 5 left, and balance is this much. Maybe around total 35 we are ending up. A member movement report also you can prepare it. Okay. So let me share it here. The key financial reports which are anyway required for the whole club to see and understand the year's performance, basically this. Financial report. Apart from this, these are not, I'm not saying that these are the only things. If you want to prepare something else, you can prepare. If your club bylaws says that treasurer should submit something else, he can always prepare and submit it. Okay. But the minimum things which I wanted to highlight to you people to take it to home, these things, details of your dates of your reporting period, the cash flow statement, which will give you a net cash balance at the hand, the date, because cash in, cash out give you net cash balance, which is what Chandran has been highlighting. Your revenue and expenditure, prefer to present in an activity wise. That is what I prefer, because if I say that club meeting expenses, this much, contest expenses, this much, speechcraft expenses, this much, general meeting, XCOM meeting expenses, this much, awards, this much, any kind of raffles you have given, special incentives you have given to the member, this much, education, ribbon, certificate, this much. Like this, activity wise, you can put it across for members to understand. Income, membership fees, this much. Any sponsors or donations came, this much separately. Like this, activity wise, you can put it. And then the last, which I'm saying, member statistics, new additions, deletions. These are the things. We can present it. 4 set of, first one is only a reporting period. You will highlight it from which period to which period this work has been done. And then the key 3 reports, the minimum reports, which you can present it as a part of the financial reports. Now comes the audit. Now here let us discuss for a minute. How it happens in your clubs. Audit happens, how it happens. Audit happens in the clubs, how it happens. Maybe if you have any idea or you have been practicing, then you can please share it with other members also. Yes.
In Aura Toastmasters Club, we don't have any audit because right now we have only 9 members. And 7 of them are club officers. Only 2 of them are not in the ExCom.
No. So you, sir, you have a great opportunity actually to put forward the best practices for the future leaders. Actually, I'm telling you, you make a standard procedures in place. Then history will remember that you have put it forward all these places, best practices in the club, and people will always refer to you. Well, your name is not mentioned here. It just came Treasurer Aura. So
my name is Raj Shekhar.
Toastmaster Raj Shekhar. Then people will say that this practice has set forward by Toastmaster, Raj Shekhar. So you have a great opportunity actually. Yes. Who else? Audit.
Actually, in our WMC club, we have independent auditor appointed, and he will be doing once in a year complete audit, and he will be submitting the report. Generally at the end of the term.
Very nice. Most of the clubs will have one time end of the term. Yes. Generally, it is said that the general norm is that you need not, even if you wanted to bring an independent auditor is fine, but you can also choose any senior member or any member on the approval of the whole club as a person to independently audit the books of the treasurer. Okay. So that is a general practice. So you can choose an auditor among yourself. Usually ExCom suggests a senior person and the club members vote for it. In case of any objection, members will rate it. But generally on a unanimous basis, any senior member has been given an opportunity to audit the books independently and report to the members. So that is the one of the best practices, which in our club also we follow and which I have been noticing it, and also has been stated in the as the best practices in the published articles. So you can also plan, discuss with your ExCom. If it is no habit of that, you can put forward a habit. Although it may be a very small club, although there are no expenditure, but still he can make one report, he can submit it. This is the cash balance and these are the things are there. There is no need for a big reports. But if it is a huge club with 50, 60 members, then they make a big report will come because a lot of expenditure to be done. Okay, so let us go back to audit. What else we required for an auditor, to do the audit? Let me take it to, so since quickly, let me take it because we have first financial report full set, which you already discussed what and all we are preparing. Everything we need to give it to the auditors. What else we need to give it to the auditors? Let me take you all the receipt books. As a treasurer, it is our responsibility to keep a record properly in order so that anybody can review them and easily evaluate us. So all the receipts we have to give it to the handover to the auditor. We need to give it to a cut-off document. Remember, I'm telling you, last treasurer, we have to take a sign off from him. Okay, audit report, he has finished at this level. I'm giving it from this level. So you give it if the receipt book is a continuation one, only then. Otherwise, it's fine. Take all the receipts, you hand it over. All the expenditure vouchers, you can hand it over to the auditor to do the audit. And if you have a bank account, then you have to give a bank statement. If you don't have a bank account, it is a cash balance only. You can give it to the auditor, the cash balance physical position, and you can also hand it over a cash certificate. Whoever is holding the cash balance, you need to certify that I am holding this much of cash on so and so date on the benefit of Aura Toastmasters Club, and sign it. And he will give it to that handover certificate, and that should be part of the financial report. That is one of the best practice because the treasurer is handing over back. Whoever holds the cash, maybe president holds or treasurer holds, doesn't matter. Okay, these are the minimum financial reports which we need to hand it over to the auditor so that the auditor can evaluate your work and give an independent opinion. Okay, that's the key four things which as I mentioned earlier, we need to focus in our term. First, you start well, with discussing with the past treasurer, all the ExCom members, senior members, anything, how best you can bring into the picture. First, this one. Second, you plan your budget nicely, discuss, take the president's vision into your hand, and then plan accordingly the financial things. That is second thing, because if president plans something, out of the box, then you can always tell him, this is the only revenue we are getting. We may not have to plan like this. We have to plan something else. So, you can have a great discussion within among your executive committee. Third, you take care of your prime duty, collection of dues from the members, payment to the TMI, so that your members will not be harmed or club will not be punished. Then the fourth important, prepare your financial reports properly, well in advance, in order, and then hand it over to the auditor for audit. These are the very few things I wanted to highlight. Apart from that, there are a lot of usual responsibilities are there, which we are going to flash through in the next 5 minutes. But these are the key 5 things I wanted to bring into your attention, so that you can make use of these things, or you can start implementing these things if you are not using it. Now, let me take you through the summary of the roles and responsibilities. There are 3 types of summary of responsibilities. They usually say during the club, outside of the club, and even executive during the ExCom meetings also, what the treasurer has to do. Before the club meeting, in the club, before the club meeting, or during the club meeting. Before the club meeting, prepare your financial report. Always ready, because anytime in the meeting or in a business meeting, a business session, anybody can ask what is the status. So as a treasurer, it's always appreciated that you have the numbers on your toes. That is what a best treasurer. A treasurer can tell any time what is the status. So prepare a financial report, keep a financial report up to date and before attending the meetings. During the club meeting, member involved about the club finances, if required actually. Be prepared to present the financial information. If any member asks, you should be ready to prepare financial. Oral report should be precise, factual, and to the point. That is what I wanted. If any member asks, give him a small answer. And what is the expenditure happened? What is the income happened? And this is the closing balance. Simple and concise answer to the questions. And be prepared to collect membership dues and issue receipts, because that is the time you get an opportunity to meet all your members instead of calling them over phone calls regularly. It is a better opportunity to catch hold of the member and request them to settle the dues, and keep your receipt book always with you so that you can issue the receipt on time. Outside of the club meetings, preparation of budget we already discussed. If you have a bank account, you need to take care of the signatory card, otherwise not required. Collect and pay dues, submit a new member applications properly, issue checks for club expenses, keep your financial records, which we already covered. Present your financial reports, which you already discussed. Submit club accounts for audit. ExCom meetings, attend ExCom meetings, reconcile your deposits, expenditure, and cash on hand regularly. If any countries has a taxes, that is for them. If there is no taxes among us, we need not consider that point. And receive any financial correspondences are there. And audit committee, sometimes what happens, instead of appointing one auditor, some people appoint one audit committee or a financial budget committee, financial committee, they make it 2-3 people. If there are a lot of number of there. In case of audit committee is there, then you will present it to entire audit committee, because that report, independent audit report, will be signed by the whole audit committee. And work with your ExCom closely, as you already aware of it. Anything which you have planned or thing which you will put forward in ExCom first before you take it to the members. Now, this is in short the activities which you are going to do. How did you make an action plan? This is a suggestion plan. You can do it whatever way you like it. But generally, suggested pattern is that how will you fulfill your responsibility? You need to think of it. Have first in the beginning of it, and how each action can be completed. You can think about it. And who is available to help you? You can think about it. Maybe I can take the help of this person. I can take the help of this person for this activity. I can take the help of this person. You can take it, and what material resources you can make use of it. You can also plan. These are the key 4 questions they generally put forward to make your action plan. Theoretically, it looks good, but practically, I can give it to you. It's not going to happen like this. So, but however, it's my responsibility to bring it to your attention. I'm bringing. If you want, you can go with like this, or you can go whatever way you like it. Now, treasurer resources and checklists. Here, I would like to stop here, and I just wanted to hear from you what kind of resources you generally come across. What kind of resources you think you can come across? You have any idea about where you can find the treasurer related, resources? Anybody?
TMI.
One will be TMI website.
TMI website.
Correct. Excellent. In TMI website, precisely you can, if you have precise answer, you can throw that as well, because it will be helpful to the other members also. Club leadership handbook. Okay. there is one club leadership handbook is there, where you can see the role of the treasurer detailedly. Whatever we talk, whatever is there, everything very clearly, very concisely, it will be there. Apart from that, you have in TMI, there are some specific website that are there, but before I go into the TMI website, resources we already touch base. Although you are not recollecting now, your past treasurer is one of the best resources to understand your role. Actually, honestly speaking, if you sit with him, he will be the knowledge transfer guy. He will give you everything, whatever majority of the things he will always give you. Second, club leadership book, you can read it. Your club own XCOM experienced people, they can also share with you. Club officers can share with you. Senior members can share with you. These are the few things which I thought I will highlight it, so that you can think about it whenever you have any kind of concern or doubt, or you wanted to make a quick resolution of it. So quickly, let me take you. Past club treasurers, club members, club officer, district officers also are there with a great source for us. You can reach out to any district officer and he will be always helpful 24/7 to explain to you. And TMI website. When it comes to TMI website, let me give it to you. These are the key TMI websites. When you open the club leadership handbook, and if you read it also, at the end you can find these things also. Okay, this concludes my session. Now, if you have any clear answers, questions, please go ahead. Feel free, bringing it to so that if you like it, you can definitely implement it and make use of it. Thank you very much. And anybody can ask a question, please put across.
Yeah, excuse me, I have a question.
Yeah.
You said that regardless, how can we raise funds to the club?
Okay, how come raise funds to the club? Your question, am I correct? You are asking how can we raise funds to the club?
Yeah, because the resources are limited in terms of getting
That's
money.
what I said. So resources are limited, and when I am the VP membership, okay, that was one of my concern also, and we actually always keep trying to increase our membership base, by encouraging more members to join the club. And I should tell you, club membership is the best way to increase your resources to the club. And for that, you need to work. You can work closely with your VPPR, because VPPR is one person who can make it happen along with the help of VP membership. Because VPPR is a key person. He can take the good things about the club among the society and the community, and VP membership actually can pitch in and convince the members and bring in as guests and make it. That is the best source I could tell you. I don't want to misguide you by saying this donation, that sponsorship, nothing. Open houses, speechcraft programs, youth leadership programs are the best ones to go for it. Do always one open house, one youth speechcraft program, and one youth leadership program. And my club is ICAP. And since the inception of the club, we always done a speechcraft program. Never ever missed it. And a youth leadership program in Bahrain Indian School, or any school, Asian school or Bahrain Indian School, whichever school we get an opportunity, we do. But most of the time we did in Bahrain Indian School. And speechcraft is highlight. Every district official is aware of it. And even 2 years before, we floated a club also, C2A Toastmasters. I don't know whether the representative of C2A available among us or not. So speechcraft program is a great source of membership for us. So you can also plan for a speechcraft program every year to increase your club revenues. That's the best thing I could tell you. Any questions?
Good evening. I'm Jinesh from Krypton Innovative Toastmasters Club. I just want to know, do we need to give any reports to any to other levels, like area or any other levels? Any report we have to give it to?
No need.
No need.
Your area director will always has his own pattern of working. He will visit your club definitely one day or other, and whatever he requires, he will definitely take it from your club leadership. But from a treasurer point of view, I can tell you nothing. You need not give anything.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anything else? Yes.
Thank you, Toastmaster Venkat. I think you have comprehensively covered everything. You have gone into great details. Thanks a lot. Amazing, amazing.
Toastmaster Rajshekhar, thank you.
Dear leaders, don't
Mr.
leave.
Julfikar, would
Yeah,
you like to? Would you have anything to ask, Mr. Julfikar?
Venkata Sahab, sorry for interfering. I already shared the
No,
link.
thank you. Nothing to ask as such.
Yeah.
I already shared the link. Please, everyone, fill that before you leave.
Oh, okay.
Just,
Yeah,
just I
everyone,
have one
fill the
question.
link. Attendance is important.
Yeah, sorry, just I have one question. This related
Yeah,
to
please.
budgeting, presenting budget to the club members in the business section. When is the best time to present? Generally, suppose, for example, we started in the July. Now we are in the November. Still now we did not present it, for example. So is it still we can present, or generally supposed to be in the middle, starting of the year?
See, generally, budget is something which is for the ExCom, and to bring into the attention of the. If you wanted to bring in place to the business session, you can give a snapshot. Okay, that is again the because that will give you a plan of action of the committee to the members also. Because this is what we are planning to do. This is what we are planning to do throughout the year. You know,
Okay.
Because that is how you will show, right? Whatever you are planning to do, also you need to budget it, expenditure.
Correct.
Correct, right? So anytime you can budget, nothing late. Even tomorrow you can prepare a budget, and by the end of this month you can plan it. You can put forward that you said that we have taken a couple of months to plan for the next whole year, and then you can make it. And going forward, you can put a best practice of making your budget well in advance.
Okay, clear. Thank you.
Really, I'll just told everyone. What happened?
If there are no questions much, I'm thank you for this opportunity, and thank you all for listening to patiently. I hope I could able to give some insights to you apart from your routine work, what you have been doing as a treasurer. And I strongly believe that everybody is going to do a great role for the coming term, and all the best for your tenure as a treasurer. And Toastmaster Vishwanath, I hand over it to you.
Thank you very much. Behalf of District 20 Club Officers Training Team, I would like to congratulate our presenter, Toastmaster Venkatramana. Please give a big clap. And everyone, please ensure that you are done the registration through the link which I circulated through the chat box. Thank you.
Excellent session, DTM Venkat. Class.
Thank you, DTM Venkat. Excellent session. You really nailed it. You took you certain aspects. You really went in detail, which I was not aware of anyway. Thanks a lot. I'm not a finance person.
No.
So thank you so much. I enjoyed it, sir.
Thank you.
Can I leave now?
Yeah, if you have given your attendance, you can please leave.
Yeah, I have submitted.
Good lot of strength. That is why we are all waiting.
Thank you.
मैं खोलूं से डिक्की again? It doesn't have a bell.
Given attendance?
डिक्की खोल.